Hi, it's Tania from itstheperfectspot.com, and I am so glad that you decide to join me today. I am going to answer a question that I get asked all the time. Is there a difference between a pre-qualification and a pre-approval during the home buying process? And the answer is yes, there's a big difference. So a pre-qualification means that you and your lender had a phone conversation and you gave them information and said, yes, I have one car payment, that's all I have, and my credit is probably close to 720, and you gave them verbal information. And the lender gives you a pre-qualification based on the information that you provided, which isn't always accurate, meaning there's not been a credit check, there's not been any background information that really was discussed. So a pre-approval, however, says that the lender has taken a detailed look into your specific financial situation and background. They've pulled the credit, they've confirmed your income, they see your current debt to income ratio, because that's a big part of it, seeing how much debt you have and how much income you have and what the percentage is. And the other thing is that means that the lender has committed to lending you that specific amount of money. So they give you an exact amount, like you have been pre-approved for the purchase of a home based up to $380,000. And just because you have been pre-approved for that amount doesn't mean you have to go up that high. I really encourage you to have that discussion with your lender and break down what the actual monthly payment is, because what you want to know is how much am I going to be paying each month? There's other factors that go into owning a house. You're now in charge of all the joys that come along with home ownership. The HVAC goes out, you need to have an emergency fund set up to help cover the costs associated with owning a home. You've got lawn maintenance, you've got furniture now that you've probably got to buy for your new home. So you've got to consider all of the other things. And I don't want you to go into this house being house poor, because there's nothing worse than being in a great location next to all these fantastic restaurants, say like in downtown Roswell, and you can't go and enjoy them all because every bit of money is going into the house. So make sure that you and your lender have that honest discussion about what your monthly payment is that you'll be comfortable making each month. And the pre-approval really shows any seller when we put an offer in, and I have that pre-approval letter to go along with it, it shows the seller that you have taken the time, number one, to do your homework, to do your job, and prove to the seller that you can afford their home. The other thing that does is it gives you time to see any items that might pop up during the home buying process, getting your loan, and you have time to address them. Sometimes it's an old credit card that says that it's not paid off and it's showing up on your credit report, and all we need to do is request a letter. But if you wait till the very end of pulling your credit and doing the full-blown pre-approval, you may end up not being able to close on the day that you desired. So I highly encourage you to start the process of searching for your new home by the pre-approval. Go and do the full-blown pre-approval. And if you don't have a lender that you're happy working with, call me. I'd love to recommend the ones that I work with all the time. Thanks so much for joining me. If you have any other questions, reach me at itstheperfectspot.com. Thanks for joining. Feel free to share with your friends and people that you know that are looking to buy a home.